Hey everyone, welcome to Above, Down, Inside, Out, where we look at the 5 pillars of health and how to integrate them in business, in sports, and in life. I'm your host, Dr. Natasha Nelson. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's episode is really about the breakdown of the 5 pillars. And really, I wanted to do this to help guide you in understanding how to have better health, how to be healthier. What does that even mean? It's such a abstract concept. And I spoke more specifically about, health and understanding what health means. I did that back in episode 2, I think. So I'm not going to repeat myself here. You can always go back to that episode about health. Really, what I want to do is help you understand how to navigate this idea of health, how and where to put your energy and resources to being healthier. What does that mean? So, as a chiropractor, I was trained to look at the body for any interferences from the vertebra on the nervous system. Where was your body compromised physically? So that's my background, and that's how I started in chiropractic. And I did an episode on just chiropractic, and that was you can go back to that. It was I think episode 12. But those years, it's been 25 years. A lot of deep dive into the deeper things and parts of life, that are compromising your health. And that's what I want to do today. It's like my mind has so many things it wants to say, right? So I guess one of the things is to start with, well, how do you even, this concept of health can seem so big and so abstract that it almost makes you go, yeah, I want it, but I don't know what the it is, but I know I want it, health, to be healthier. Most people think that health is the absence of pain. And that is completely incorrect, because part of being healthy, part of health, is your body's ability to communicate with you. And pain, symptoms, are your body's way of getting your attention. So that's the first pillar. So when we talk about the 5 pillars, the first one is physical. And the physical aspect of health is your physical body, your 5 senses, how you engage and interact in the physical space of your body in this world. And the 5 pillars, and when you talk about the physical health, it really is going to be about how you sleep, physical activity, exercise. What do you do for movement? Physical really encompasses your ability to connect and communicate and hear what your body is saying and trying to get your attention. It's really about the language that your body uses to let you know what's going on. And so, yes, there are signs and signals, and if you ignore them, they become symptoms and dis-ease. And so that's going to be the physical component, is the basics, what you physically feel, how your body physically moves in relationship to your 5 senses. The chemical pillar of health really has to do with nutrition and toxins and your body and how it responds in the environment, which clearly a lot of toxins, a lot of things that we eat. But when I look at and talk about the chemical or nutritional component of health, it's really about, well, what is your body hungry for? Are you eating food as fuel? Are you using food as nourishment? Are you using food as medicine? Or are you using food as a substitute for love? Are you using food to cope? So really the chemical nutrition aspect of health is about how you use food, how you allow that to nourish your body, or how you abuse food in disordered eating components. And I'll do more episodes about each topic later. Today is really just the overview of the 5. Emotional health. This is really your ability to feel love, feel joy, feel connection. It's how you engage with life. It's how, the emotions, the feelings, what you feel based on your perceptions, what you see, what you're experiencing. It's about how you develop resilience and grit, a sense of confidence. It's really about stress management, It's a positive relationship with your external, which is you feel it internally, but it's the relationship with the external. And it's about learning how to develop and manage, understand emotions, how you express them, because it's really about how you either react in situations or how you respond. And that's the emotional health component, because how you react and how you respond stimulates, feelings, stimulates emotions. And then the how you feel your feelings, because if you don't feel them, your body will feel them for you. So that's going to be the emotional pillar of health. The mental pillar of health really deals about the cognitive process of problem solving and dealing with an issue, where it's a logical or practical, just navigating conflict, navigating communication. Mental health has to do with your mindset and personal growth and developing the strategies to deal with the issues that show up. There's a mental, the cognitive and cognition has to do with the thinking process. So it does overlap with emotional, but it's not the same. The 5th pillar is spiritual health. And spiritual health really is about, who are you becoming? Who are you? What is your purpose? Why are you here on this planet Earth at this time? It's about the deeper connection to yourself, the deeper connection to something greater than yourself, whether you call it God or universe or whatever words you want to use, nature. It's the acknowledgement and your relationship to something bigger than yourself. Spiritual health also has to do with our authentic expression, your self-expression. Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you believe? What are you about? Who are you becoming? Of all the pillars, it's definitely one of my favorites. All 5 are vital, because you need all 5 for balance. Because if any of those 5 are compromised, you're wobbly. Your table, they can think of a table with 5 legs. If one is shorter than the other, it's going to tip over. So that's my approach to health. It's the breaking down of the 5 pillars. And breaking them down is just to allow the mind to have an idea and a concept of what pillar to look at, what's the issue, how to solve it, how to logically go about being healthier, having better health. So that was my intention with this. I wanted to help you understand the 5 pillars of health, how they break down, and how you use each of the 5 pillars to integrate that into life, into sports, into business and work and relationships. They all matter in the course of how you go about your day-to-day. And so really the energy of health and the concept of health, I want you to really, in the most simple terms, it's how much energy do you have in each of those 5 pillars in order to handle and deal with the aspects of life, whether it's career, relationships, finances. Yes, those are the, I was trying to think like, wait, is there anything else? It's how much energy you have in order to engage with life. And so these are the 5 pillars, and really everything that you are going through or trying to deal with, looking at those 5 pillars to see which ones are low in energy, where you need to put the work and effort, and have a system in place to understand health and energy and well-being and wellness and all of these terms that get thrown around. But today was about helping you understand what that means. So that's it. 5 pillars of health: physical, chemical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And being able to take all 5 pillars and integrating them into every part of your life. So that's all for today. I'm Dr. Natasha Nelson. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know any questions you have, comments, anything. Let me hear from you. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.